Good, I guess for afternoon. Well, at least for me, anyways. Other people might not be afternoon. I'm 12:01, so welcome everybody. We've got a new. So I've gone through Portfolio Masters. I've actually done a video for them a while back. We're having them back because there is kind of a 2.0, kind of an evolution that they're going through right now, making some big changes. It looks like. So I'm going to have them kind of go through a little bit of a recap of what they did, just to kind of recap what I already did a video on a while ago. And then obviously, if anybody has any questions, post them in there. If I don't get them at them right away, I will star them. So don't be alarmed. I will get to them for you guys. But I guess to start off, if you guys just want to introduce yourselves, who you are, where you're from, well, whatever you want to tell us about yourselves. Maybe your DeFi journey up until now. Just kind of a quick helicopter view of who you guys are, since this is the first time you guys are on the channel. Mark, did you want to start, or since you're up the top right there?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So I'm Mark. I'm the co-founder of Portfolio Master. We started the journey with Portfolio Master 1.0 later last year, and now we are trying to evolutionize our platform. I will let AT do all the presentations because he's the guy for that. So AT, please.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks. So we're four on this team. Leading the charge is Mark. I'm head of the research. I do most of the research and presentations. Our dev couldn't join us, but we have a dedicated dev in the team. So I mean, our story, long story short, is each of us, are I do my business, my personal background is in research. I'm a PhD candidate, and I do consulting for big companies, not related to crypto. But what I do in crypto is also related very much to research. Mark is a finance guy. He has an eye and taste and ear, and he smells good projects. And he's quite sharp in that. Our dev, he's been coding, I don't know, since I've known him like 20 years ago. Nice. So we're I think there's a lot of synergy in this team, and we want to take this further to Portfolio Master 2.0, which I will talk in a minute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, just thought I'd jump in for a second because you're going to be doing a lot of talking. So thank you for that. And I have actually gotten into some of the calls you guys have made. Calls, I call them. I don't know what the best wording is for it, but the nice thing, like you've mentioned already, is you guys do some pretty darn big deep dives in what you guys post in your group. And I'll let you kind of synopsis it maybe a little bit more, but maybe I'll try and put my little spin on it. But the nice thing here is, and like I went through on my first video, is you guys kind of take away a lot of the need to do the crazy deep diving research, the stuff that maybe we're not all that. I mean, maybe we can do some of it, but maybe we're not as equipped to go as deep as you guys get. And you guys do a very good synopsis of all of that in your 1.0 version anyways, where you give a great breakdown as to why you're looking at these projects. And then on top of that, you put your money where your mouth is, and you build your own portfolio that gets tracked on the website, if I remember correctly, that then kind of shows you guys getting in, getting out, and showing the funds you're making, and being fully transparent on all the decisions and why you're backing these companies and why you're getting in and getting out when you are. Is that kind of a good little synopsis? But obviously, please put your own flair on that.
Yeah, I think you put, it's a great description. Just I would add that we focus on small to mid-cap projects, mainly True. Small cap projects, because there's a lot of data and information, quite in-depth information on big cap projects. But no one wants to take the risk and do the small ones. So that's our niche.
And that's kind of a huge bonus to you guys, as you are, as you say, you are grabbing the small mid cap, which are the ones that have the most booming potential, but picking them out of a pile is really hard to do, and finding the gems that are in that pile, because normally you would either have to take $100, spread it over 100 things, maybe hit one, which will recoup most or all of your costs and then some. But if you can somehow narrow that down and get more hyper focused on a smaller group, maybe 10 winners, like what you guys do, you can really turn your portfolio from a 1-2x portfolio as a whole to those 5-10x, those crazy ones that we all like to see. And is it also fair to say you guys kind of avoid the meme tokens? This is like quality businesses that are trying to be built and that kind of stuff, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have about 10 to 11 categories that we look at, tokenomics, whether the project is solving any concrete problems, and how So there, we've developed a methodology which will be fully deployed in the next the upgrade, the Portfolio Master 2.0. Yeah, so we don't do meme coins, we don't do coins which don't have utilities, we don't do project, we don't solve any problem. Not necessarily because they will not, grow in value, maybe, but we want to understand why a project could potentially be successful and only offer those to the community.
Nice, which I appreciate, because to be honest with you, it's really easy to search the web to find the next 10x, like all the hype stuff, right? It's
Yeah.
not hard to find that BS, for lack of a better term. What's harder to find is those diamonds in the rough, those future Googles or Amazon companies that might come out of this space, because there will be. There is going to be the next Google, the next Amazon, the next Facebook that will come out of this space, and you guys are kind of narrowing the field down for people for a fee, obviously, because there's a lot of, I'm assuming, hours and hours of research and work that goes into what you guys are doing,
Yes.
which is great. Okay, so is that kind of, I think, does version 1 kind of up? So I'll pull up your sheet now, and you guys kind of have a presentation you've done. You kind of got it set up. So I'll let you kind of take the helm and let us know what 2.0 is about and what the benefits now are for both existing people that maybe got in using through me or through other people, and then what maybe other benefits there are for people that maybe haven't heard of you guys yet.
Okay, thanks. I'll start right away to not take too much time, and I will try to give the brief version because we have a longer version as well. If there are questions, we can discuss it.
Deep dives later are always good, and I think you guys have a recording of that, anyways, right?
Absolutely, yeah, we
Yeah,
have.
so
And Mark always reminds me that to be brief, not everyone is a researcher, not everyone wants to listen to long
I
stuff.
can see that being hard for you.
So
Awesome. Well, take it away.
I will do my best. Okay, so Portfolio Master 2.0, is an opportunity where people can join as an investor. So it's a bit different in that sense from the earlier version. Let me give a quick summary on what we are going to cover today. The vision behind the PM 2.0, the existing problems in the crypto space, but also when it comes specifically to crypto research. The product and the solutions that we are offering to mitigate these problems and existing challenges. We're going to talk about the market potential of Portfolio Master 2.0 by bringing statistics, numbers, and analysis. And finally, and I think probably most importantly for a lot of the viewers, is the benefits of early investors. So those who will be joining us as early investors will have a share in the company. They will enjoy a lot of benefits, which I will explain in this presentation. Okay, so the vision is based on 3 pillars. First of all, we want to be the go-to place for quality information and analysis on small to mid-cap projects. Anyone who wants a mid-cap or a small-cap project, deep dives, analysis will come to us. That's our vision. The second pillar is that we're going mainstream. So with PM1, essentially, we were in the DeFi space. We couldn't mass target the market, and there were a lot of other challenges. Now we're going mainstream, and it will be a registered company, and we are going to advertise to millions of crypto users, but also newcomers who will be onboarding Web3 in the coming decade. The third pillar is that we're going to deploy a methodology, as I was saying earlier, that combines in-depth qualitative analysis with data-driven insights. And it will be presented, in many different forms and shapes, so people can choose whichever they want. There will be video presentation, short video presentation, long video presentation, summary, brief, and really in-depth analysis for those who like to read. So let's unpack this. And I want to start with this picture because I think anyone who has tried to build a portfolio, especially with small cap projects, has been in this state of affairs, because it's really difficult to navigate with all these coins, with all the information that exists out there on the internet. So our project Portfolio Master 2.0 on the macro level is trying to tackle this issue. But let's look at the problems more specifically, which we essentially identified not in a week or two, but throughout our journey in the crypto space in the past couple of years. So we've put down four levels of barriers, if you want, or like 4 obstacles for greater crypto usage or a portfolio building. The first one is that the space is very overwhelming. Once you start choosing, looking for coins and projects, there a lot come to your face, and also there's a lack of hype-free analysis in many cases, especially when it comes to small to mid-cap projects. So in fact, a lot of people quit in this stage and they don't really continue. So the second major problem is reliability and depth. So even if you find, if you find your niche or find 10, 20, 30 coins that you like, and if those are small cap projects, it's likely that you will not really find in-depth and reliable information. Even if the presenters like YouTubers, or websites might be honest and very credible people, but might not offer this really deep dive on those projects, which essentially, explains the economic value of the coin in a systematic way. So let's say someone manages to overcome these two hurdles, then there's a big problem in the crypto space when it comes to user friendliness, right? A lot of platforms are not necessarily user friendly. And in this stage, a lot of newbies actually quit frustrated. So maybe savvy crypto users would continue. A lot of newbies quit in this stage. The fourth one, which we've thought about, is that a lot of people tell you to do your own research, which is correct and very important. However, no one gives you the necessary tools or the methodology to do this necessary research. At Portfolio Master 2.0, we're trying to tackle all these problems. With the current version, we've tackled some of those problems, but with the upgrade, we're going to tackle all these problems. And here is how. The core idea of our design is to be simple and user-friendly, but also have revolutionary features. So just to make this shorter, we've boiled down to 5 features only that I will explain quickly. So imagine our platform showcasing like hundreds of projects eventually, each one with a dedicated page where we will feature in-depth analysis, a lot of metrics, details on the tokenomics, who are the holders, what is the distribution, what are the shortcomings, and also project updates, because we're not promoting a project over other, so we do talk a lot about shortcomings and the problems that projects face. So the second one, which I really love, is a unique grading system. So we have developed a methodology which we will use to offer an overall grade to a project after doing all the research, but also a grade on individual components like the tokenomics or the value proposition. And you may tell me that you've seen some of this kind of grading systems on some websites. Yes, but those are software generated or AI generated. What we are going to do, actually put a lot of labor and do it manually, so it is more reliable and helps it's better for decision making. The other one is index token. Index tokens are not that common in the crypto space, and if they are like mainly for large cap projects. So we're going to do that, but in the small to mid cap context, offering unique combination or combinations of tokens. The fourth one is my favorite, is an AI research assistant. So similar to ChatGPT, but trained with our own methodology. So essentially, imagine sitting at home, having an AI assistant, which you can deploy to do research on any coin, actually. Any coin that you would like, beyond the ones which are listed on our list. The final one is a token, which will have interesting utilities like research to earn or edit to earn. However, the token will come at a later stage. Once we successfully launch this website, we will start thinking about the token, its utilities, to make it a robust economy for the token, so it does not fail. So those are some of the features. There are others which you can check on our website, but I think it's enough for to save time. I just limited the presentation to those 5. So the ultimate potential of this product in the market, I think whether you want to invest in this project or any other project you encounter, you need to ask yourself, what makes a new business project potentially successful? Because what we are talking now is it's still in the conceptual phase to some degree. So what makes it successful? So we've boiled down to 4 categories. Again, there are a lot of other factors, but I don't want to talk too much. The first one is supply and demand. So any project like ours, subscription-based platform, if it does not have enough, if there's no demand, there's no market, it will fail. If it cannot continuously supply, it will also fail. But in our case, actually, we're quite privileged position, because we already have some 600 million, crypto users at the moment. And in average, since 2021, 20 million people have been, in average, of course, have been, coming into the crypto space every month. So the market is there, and it's also growing. And this is not to count the, those who will join the market in the future. Like Boston Consulting Group estimates, it's a conservative estimate, it estimates that in 2030 there will be at least 1 billion users. So this is our market. It's massive. And when it comes to the product or the supply, actually, without making it too long, what we are offering is very renewable, because there will always be problems, and there will always be innovative people trying to solve these problems, raising funds and starting ventures, which we will be reviewing and showcasing to our users. So from supply demand perspective, I think we have an excellent standing. From when it comes to track record, I think it's quite great. We were even surprised with the initial success that we had, because we started this venture with $1,500, three founders, and we've dedicated a lot of time and effort to bring this together. And we didn't surpass, but we nearly reached 6 digits, like 100,000 turnover since the beginning. So I think you can see that with low investment, we managed to reach here. With a bit bigger investment, or obviously we're not asking for millions, what we're asking is quite humble again. So with a small investment, we could do much more. Subscribers, went from a couple of, subscribers to around 300. We went from a Telegram channel to a dedicated DApp and a website. And when it comes to the performance of our portfolio, today is not a very good time to talk about it, right? Because the market is down, especially the small caps, altcoins are down. But despite that, the portfolio that we build is still plus, actually. So we've done a total ROI of 40% as of today. And at the peak, it was like around 300% on the entire portfolio. So bringing back the initial and also having 300%. So I think performance-wise has been quite good, despite the fact that some projects were not very successful. Some of them we stopped investing, but the majority of them have been doing either well or okay. When it comes to subscription businesses, actually in general, now we're talking about investment and markets and economy. It's a very successful subscription-based business is very desirable and has a lot of advantages. For instance, there's a recurring revenue. It's scalable. It has very low customer acquisition cost. So you spend once to bring the customer, and the customer keeps paying you every month to get the information you are giving. So that's a very good indicator. And just look further to Messari. Like Messari is one of the market players. They raised $26 million in Series A fundraising in September, and they were evaluated as 300 million market cap project, essentially. So the sky is the limit. If you go to the stock market, which we also done a lot of research, you'll find similar examples. Finally, acquisition. Investors love this kind of projects, love successful subscription-based products. And the way how they calculate the value of the company is they take the annual recurring revenue and they multiply it by 8 to 12. So say, if our turnover becomes, let's say, 1 million, which is actually a very humble number, then the company could be worth something between 8 to 10 or 12 million in the market. So in this sense, again, the standing of Portfolio Master 2.0 is quite good. The chances are quite high. Okay, so the final section, early investor benefits. We started this phase today, so today people can join as shareholders. The idea is simply put to share the income that we will have in the future through PM 2.0 with our investors through a simple NFT based system. Actually, it's quite simple, and here is how it works. So we are going to offer a maximum of 250 NFTs for sale, no more. Like there will be only 250 NFTs. The lifetime member, those who are already lifetime members with us with PM1, will have the priority access, and they can purchase those NFTs for $1,000 reduced price per NFT. And if there is still left, we will be opening for a public sale, and it will be sold for 1,200 for the same benefits, no more, no less. So having those having an NFT or a few NFTs, people can purchase more, will give you access to a lot of benefits, and we've boiled down to 5. Lifetime passive income in USDT, not our native coin, in USDT. So the subscription-based company will have a revenue. At the beginning, subscription fees will be the main revenue, but there will be other revenue streams along the way. So including AI rentals, data analysis, data sales, advertising, etc. So all these revenue streams will generate a turnover. So the turnover will have, part of it will be cost and part of it will be net profit. Net profit will be distributed on the shareholders. Each NFT will enable the holder, will entitle the holder to 0.1% of our company's net profit. So if someone has 5 NFTs, will be entitled to 0.5% of the net profit as a passive income. Just to put this in perspective, so say we have 5,000 subscribers, investors could ROI their initial investment in a couple of months. And continue earning passive income as long as they keep the NFTs. And for context, 5,000 subscribers is not much. It might sound much for some people, but it's not really much if you go and advertise, worldwide, and you're not just in the DeFi space. Like if you take Messari, for instance, they are a very new market player, but they already have they don't disclose it, but they likely have 10 to 20,000 subscribers. When you go to the stock market, some big players like Morningstar, they have 1.5 million subscribers. So 5,000, which is a humble target, for us, is not much. The second thing is, in case we sell the company, this is important to talk about because the investor needs to know about this before they go in. So as I said, successful subscription-based companies are very valued in the market. So if we end up selling it, the investors will have their fair share, rest assured. So say if we reach 3 million ARR per year, which is again not a very, very big number, the company will be evaluated around $25-30 million. And if you apply this calculation hypothetically, of course all this is hypothetical, if you apply hypothetically to Portfolio Master, then it means an investor made a 30x on their investment. So again, 30 million valuation is very modest actually. So Messari, Arkham, some of the players in the crypto space, which offer less than what we are going to offer, at least theoretically, have their valuation in hundreds of millions of dollars, and some of them some similar companies in the stock market, they have their valuation in billions. So 30 million is nothing. But in case we even opt for a small for a small amount, investors will be able to recoup their investment with 20-30x on top. So other benefits, without going too much into details, there's a guaranteed token allocation. We don't have our tokenomics yet, but 10% of the tokens will definitely be allocated to early investors. There will be exclusive community access, and this is important because we will have a lot of alpha information being in the space, but also they will get to know the company's internal news, and obviously they will have lifetime access to our services. which is Portfolio Master 2.0 website and any affiliated sites. There were a few quite frequently asked questions. I quickly tell them as well. I think what is the soft cap is 100 NFTs. It's a relatively easy soft cap for us. But in case we did not manage to raise the money, everyone who participated in our fundraise, they will get their money in full back into their wallet. So there's no problem in that, because we are not, this is the second question, we're not going to spend this money. It will be held in a secure cold wallet until we decide we're starting development. Until then, the money will stay there, and in case of need, we will return it to the investors if we, for some reason, did not start. The third question that we asked is when will this happen? We're going to work, day and night to make this project realized. But I think the best estimate is Q2 2025, which is not that much actually. So the other questions, so about token allocation, more information will come later, because token will be released at a later stage. When will the fundraise start? Today. So everyone who is a lifetime member with us, very welcome to participate. There is already a dedicated group on Discord, so you will get information there. Those who are not, you can either risk and wait for the public stage or join us as a lifetime member. I think there's a discount at this very moment to make it more accessible for people who want to, especially who want to buy a few NFTs. It will also be open for other members of our paid community, the paid subscribers, but at a later stage. So at this stage, it's only for our lifetime members. So either those who are already member can purchase it, or you can become a lifetime member with a discounted price and then purchase as many NFTs as you want. And I stopped there. So I hope you guys will join us on our journey into the future. So that's our closing sentence.
Awesome. Okay, so lots of information there, and I have a few questions that came up. Obviously, you guys in the audience, if you have any questions, please post them now if you haven't already. I don't see anything yet, but I know there's a few of you in there that I've been chatting with. So, and it's hard going at the end of it and kind of going back and thinking about all the things. But obviously, I really liked your first kind of slide where you went through all the breakdowns of the different persons with the overwhelmingness in the space, the people that, I mean, everybody says do your own research, but like, we all know what that means. That means diddly squat in the most part to most people, because we can go and Google search stuff, but there's nothing on there. Another really big thing that I really like about what you guys are trying to do is if we had this kind of thing back when the internet was starting, it was not very accessible to anybody. So now you guys have the power of the internet to make this very accessible, and the power of DeFi to make it very accessible. But if we had have known who the Amazons were earlier on, and who the Googles were, like the diamonds in the rough back when the internet started, we could have saved ourselves a whole lot of money. On top of that, we all could have saved ourselves a whole lot of money, not just gambling into all the different projects that popped up in the DeFi space over the last little while, where we've been rugged to all many different stages right now. With that, obviously, just your base offering before you get into 2.0. If you guys haven't looked into it, who are watching this, I would recommend you at least take a look at that and then make your own decision whether you want to try and get the lifetime or the regular to try and get the NFTs or whatever. That's kind of up to you guys. But I do think there's a lot of value for what you guys have been doing. And I got in, I'm going to say 4 or 5 months ago. And even with this drop of everything, there's a couple of tokens that I did buy through doing my research through what you guys had done. And even those are still up right now. Obviously not a ton because of the market dump that we've had. But you guys are still providing value even through this bear to try and give people options for ways to spread their money a little bit more wisely, hopefully, is my kind of take on it. So yeah, hi, blah-dee-da. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So what else was I going to say? And I was that happy to hear that you're kind of the token, because when I saw the token on the page, I definitely, I wouldn't say I didn't go as far as did a facepalm, but I was definitely concerned, because tokens often scare me when projects jump to that too quickly. But I do like that you're taking your time with that and creating your subscription base that you already have in order to help bolster that token down the road when you have the added value, which is great. So I appreciate that. Other than that, I mean, so the money that you guys are earning is all, that's 100% going towards development of 2.0. basically. Is that correct? Okay.
Absolutely, Justin.
Awesome.
We that was a conscious decision because we studied different fundraising models, and we see that a lot of people try to raise 2 million to develop something which costs 250,000, because they want to give them like really good salaries and packages and travel and etc. It's not a bad model. I'm not talking about that model, not at all. But because we have quite senior positions in our company, so if we want to quit our job and join this and do this, it's going to be a lot of cost over the until we develop it. So we want to sacrifice a bit of our time and effort, to put more effort from our end, but make sure that almost all the money will go to development and marketing. There will be a lot of money for marketing, because marketing is essential, as you know.
I was not paid for this video, guys, just because you said that, but I chose to do this for Mark because I do appreciate what you guys are doing. Down the road, obviously, if we want to do more, we can look at that. But I just wanted, when you say marketing, I don't want people thinking I got some big kickback for this video. So yeah, I'm sure you guys obviously will reach out to the James Peltons and those guys that have a little bit more impact in the space. I'm a little guy, but I'm happy to support these kind of things at the grassroots. And also it gives my viewers an opportunity to kind of get a little leg up and get in there early, which I don't mind either, to offer to them. So
yeah, we really appreciate it. I mean, Mark was telling me, like, can you do an AMA in 2 hours? I was like, no way. He was like, no, it's Justin from Pocket Aces. I was like, yeah, okay.
Okay, you're not ready yet, Mark? I'll wait to you. Mark, I guess got lost there, but there we go. Awesome. No, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate your time, guys. So other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot like everything's pretty straightforward, which I like to see. The nice thing is people can still benefit from your services you're offering now. That also gives you guys some income to kind of bridge the gap while you're waiting for funds to come in, which is good for you guys, because there still is that subscription service you already have built up. I mean, I guess a few of us could be the lifetime ones, which doesn't give you a whole lot, but there's still the monthly and the 3-month ones. I do have a link, guys. It is posted below, so there is some affiliate opportunities for me. Obviously, if you guys haven't already signed up with Portfolio Masters, I would appreciate if you use that link. I will post it. I had it, and I thought I posted it in the chat, but yeah, there it is. And it's in the description of the video. So I do, obviously, if you guys do want to have a closer look and decide to get involved, please do so using that link. I would appreciate it. It helps me grow the channel, helps me focus on bringing this kind of stuff out without asking for fees in order to help bring good attention to these great projects. And for the raise that you guys are doing, there is, you said you had a cold storage wallet. Is that wallet going to be public knowledge so that people can keep track of that, to make sure that they're just holding you guys accountable? Because we've seen that with projects. Awesome.
Absolutely. It will be a hard wallet, cold wallet, publicly available, and we will not move funds until we are ready to start development.
Gotcha. Awesome. So, and that's just a great safety measure. So I appreciate that, because we've just seen projects do raises and run and all that stuff. I don't expect that from you guys. You've been here long enough. And again, your desire and drive seems to be to build a company of value, and then hopefully in turn give some benefit to us. The thing with DeFi is I feel like it's got all this opportunity for everyone to win, and for the little guys to even make some benefits out of things, because we've seen it before where a lot of companies make all the money. They steal all our data. They use it all for themselves and all for their benefit. And we get nothing for all of this value we add to their corporations. So this is where I like DeFi to take the mantle away from them and take the power away from them. I think did you guys do, like, Tipley, for instance, comes to mind. You guys did, I think, a deep dive into them, eh? Yeah. So companies like that, and like you guys, where you're bringing value to the space, not necessarily just putting your hand out asking for money, and hoping that you do good things with it. And again, we're not talking about a project that's just raising funds to then go and liquidity farm or do just things with it that we all could do, but maybe we want to do it passively. With you guys, you're giving us value on value, in the sense that you're giving us things that we can go and purchase and hopefully make money off of, and then we're able to earn from the company and the success that you guys do with your research, which, again, if you guys haven't seen, is really in depth. I'm not seeing any questions from the audience, which it happens. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Hopefully that just means you guys did a great job explaining it. Is there anything else you guys wanted to get across, or wanted to point out, or wanted to make sure you got across?
Yeah. I just wanted to add, if I don't know if you talked about, but all our current members, whether they invest or not in
Oh yes.
Portfolio Master 2.0, they will get access to Portfolio Master 2.0 regardless if they invest or not. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
Does that
just
work
want
for
to
the
add
monthly
that.
and the 3-month members as well?
There's no monthly, but the 3 months we will see. But all the lifetime members and the yearly members, we will see then. They will have access, equivalent access to Portfolio Master
Okay.
2.0 without additional
Yeah.
costs.
Okay,
The
so
same.
that's a good point then. I mean, obviously, so just to clarify that, I guess is you're saying that if you have the 1-year membership or the lifetime membership, which I guess I should have pulled up the site, but then, and I'm assuming, does that mean anybody that goes and gets that now that maybe doesn't want to do the investing side of it, do they qualify for that?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If somebody wants to like doesn't want to invest, just want to benefit from our services, they can buy now, and they will have access to Portfolio Master 2.0 regardless if they invest or not in the venture.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think for the 3 months and 6 months, I'm not sure they will have the
Yeah, we
discount.
will see. We will see how it goes, but
Maybe just to
it
give an
depends.
example. So say you are a 1 year, you have the 1 year membership, and if Portfolio Master 2.0 was launched, let's say next
Sorry, Mark, if you
March.
can mute when you're not talking, because it's just hard to hear AT.
Mark, can you mute? Yeah. So say you have the 1 year membership, and we say launched Portfolio Master 2.0 next March, and your subscription ends, let's say in August. You will transition and you will have access, Portfolio Master 2.0, and then you renew your subscription there. The lifetime members will obviously automatically also have access, but those who have 3 months, I don't think we will manage to fundraise everything we need in 3 months and build the product. So their
Yeah,
subscription will expire before we have 2.0.
yeah. Just one last note: the prices that you're seeing on the screen is on our website, but with your link, with your affiliate link, people can get 15% discount. So that was this discount that I was talking about.
Yeah, so Justin, I think your community should definitely use your link to get the 15%. If they buy it from our website directly, they will pay the full price. You're on mute. I cannot hear you.
Sorry. So if you go to the website, this was me using my link. So as you guys can see, it goes down to 349 for the year, for instance, and then they kind of come and go as I click on things, but you saw it there anyways, guys. If you have any questions, obviously, so even the lifetime one, when you go to mint that, you get a little better $6.99. So good. That's awesome. Okay, I appreciate that, guys. So yeah, so if you are thinking there's some value to all this, then definitely use the link in order to get in, which is in the description, and I put it in the thing. And then keeping in mind this guy is going to be your one if you want to kind of take advantage of the 2.0. I'm assuming as you get closer, and maybe I'm wrong, but as you get closer, I guess, to the launch of 2.0, if you were to be a person that just really wanted to go with the shorter memberships, once you got closer, you'd be able to take advantage of 2.0. Is that fair or still unsure?
We will iron out this transition part. We always try to give a bit more than we promise, so we're not going to start kicking people out just because they have the smaller subscription. But the biggest advantage of having a lifetime, especially with your discount or in a discounted price, is that it will also give you the opportunity to become a shareholder in Portfolio Master 2.0.
So if that's what you're thinking, this is the one you want to go with for now to save to get that spot for sure.
Exactly.
And again, then you're not renewing. I mean, after 2 years, you paid for it for that one after, and actually with the discount, it's even better. And then after a couple of months, you paid for it with after two, like with this one. So anyways, overall good value. But and sorry, anything else that we wanted to make sure that we mentioned? Because like I said, I think there's a lot of value to what you guys are doing. I've seen the deep dives, and there's examples, I think, in the free Discord side of things. So there is a Discord you guys can join as well. If you just want to have a look and kind of do some more research of your own, those who are watching the video, I can probably find that, and I'll put that in the video as well. And you've got the Telegram is only for NFT holders, right?
We have a public one as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I thought so. I couldn't remember, but so if anybody just wanted to quickly have a peek at the Discord anyways to start with.
There are more resources on the free Discord channel, because it simply allows you to put a lot more on Discord. Yeah. Actually, we have an example of one of our fundamental analysis, which is like 15-page analysis of a token. And you know, a lot of the thinking and the research in the future will look more like that one, in depth, like, you know, a lot of information, rather than, you know, 1.5 page things that we were doing at the beginning of
Gotcha.
our journey. Yeah.
And there's all the guys. Actually, I think it was Crypto Phil that told me I needed to talk to you guys way back when. So
Yeah.
Awesome. So, all right. Well, anything else, guys, that we wanted to get across? I think that kind of covered it all pretty detailedly. I'll probably do a follow-up video if I can. I've got a little bit of crazy couple of weeks coming up, but I do really appreciate what you guys have done. I appreciate what you're doing. And I think there's already been value for those who signed up back when I first released my video, and there's going to be more value once this bull market actually comes, whenever it finally comes. So we've been feel like we're waiting forever, but and having some of this, some of what you guys talk about in your portfolio will add some value and very quickly ROI anybody, in my opinion. Not financial advice, just kind of giving it out there. So thank you very, very much for your time, guys. Anything else you wanted to go through before we let you go?
Thanks for your time, and thanks for having us. It was great talking. And whenever someone has a question, either to you or to us, you know, feel free to send us a message on Telegram or Discord. Mark does a great job in answering within like few hours.
Yeah, no, he's been really good to communicator. I appreciate it. So, and then Mark's back for a quick thing. You want to say anything else before we go, Mark?
No, thank you. Thanks.
No problem. Thanks so much, guys. All right. Well, if there's anything else, again, join the Discord. Check out the links below. I'll try and get the Discord updated in the links below, as well as the free Telegram, if you want to do your own research kind of thing before you join. But take a look. I think you're poised. I think anybody that's looking at this right now is poised at pretty good. I never want to time the market, but we are. I mean, the bulls got us come sooner or later. We've had some pretty major dumps right now. So if you're thinking of splitting some money or creating your own portfolio right now, Portfolio Masters may be a very good solution for you to find the ones that might give you the better kickback going forward. Again, avoiding meme coins and all that garbage, in my opinion. I'm not a gambling man. I like trading. I've learned to trade for the last year, and then this kind of stuff, I don't have the time or the desire or the know-how to research this as much as I want. So I use them to kind of go and take a peek and go, okay, here's where I want to disperse some of my earnings that I've made with trading, and this is how I'm going to create my portfolio. So thanks again, guys, so much. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.